Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. As a dynamic camera pointed me towards the other team, I want to go through blue team first. Dynamic camera, please, let me. So let's go over the teams then, as I just said. So, as you can see, we have a Vi who will be jungling, easy enough. She's awesome. She's followed by a Riven who kinda looks like Vi in some ways. She's also as mobile, one might say. Others might say she's, I don't know, pretty tough. And I would agree. The support will be Blitzcrank, and the mid laner probably Twisted Fate, though of course you could still lane switch, we'll see. And then the AD carry will be Ezreal. They are running into the jungle here, and there is a Katarina of red team who's going to get caught by the Vi here. The Blitzcrank did miss his hook though, and I think this should be an escape for Katarina. They could have all flashed together over the wall, but that would have been a huge cost for a first blood. Maybe worth it? I don't know, it depends what red team would have done afterwards. So, nothing happened through that invade, which is weird, because normally a blitz invade works quite well. So, let's go over red team some more, shall we? So, Xerath will be the mid laner. Xerath has been reworked, he is quite awesome. I don't really like his powers in team fights anymore, because his ultimate is kind of like Caitlyn's ult, in which you cannot do anything unless shoot from far distance or close. You can just nuke them from close, but then, yeah, what's the point in all that range? We'll see. I like it though. It's very easy to lane, it does a lot of damage, a lot of burst potential, so it's great. Xing Zhao will be jungling. It's been a while since I've casted a jungle Xing Zhao, should be fun. Leona will be supporting the Lucian, who will be the marksman, or AD carry. And that will be that. No invades, no more. Both the junglers will start on the bottom side of their jungles, which is normal. Which means that either top lane or maybe middle lane will get some action. Blitzcrank actually trying to go with the steal here, at least wasting Xing Zhao's time now that the blue buff is in constant reset. It should be... no, it's not going to reset anymore, but it did waste his time. So Vi will be ahead and will be on top or in the middle sooner than Xing Zhao is. She will be level 3 sooner. Maybe that's a thing I could say, because she could still consider to just continue jungling if all the lanes are pushed, which they are probably being right now. Xerath might counter push Twisted Fate in the beginning. Oh, he started with his stun there. Huh, weird. It would have been nice during the invade, maybe he leveled it because blue team was invading, but then he realized that they were no longer there, and there was no point to it. Bottom lane, of course, Blitzcrank has been a little bit counterpicked by the Leona, so he'll have a tough lane. If he wants to pull someone, it has to be Lucian, and even then Leona will be right there with them, using her Zenith Blade to just get close and showing that she is way more tanky than he is. So, Vi is already searching for some action, and now Xing Zhao was slower, so if she would have known, she might have been able to steal the red buff, but instead, she's going to say hello to Xerath, who gets stunned by the gold card, but has managed to flash away. Vi flashes after him though, but Twisted Fate did not do the same, and... well, at least the flash has been burned. Ezreal forced to use his arcane shift away, Blitzcrank hitting a fly there, and it was an annoying fly, so I would have hit the same. But next time go for a champion, would ya? Oh, another stun landing, though Xerath is fairly low and Twisted Fate can poke from afar fairly easily, so yeah, indeed, he has to recall. Vi could go for a gank on the bottom. There is no ward in the lane. Leona is going to place one though. Will she say hi to Vi? Well, she will see her. Vi going in with the Vault Breaker. Leona gets slowed. Will stun the Vi, but she still has flash. Will Blitzcrank land his hook? I don't know. He just walks away. Is it on cooldown maybe? Yes, it is. He did try to use it on Lucian before, and it failed. So, too bad. If he had his hook, the gank might have been worth something. Vi, knowing that Leona went to ward, is going to just scan it out and destroy the ward easily. Xing Zhao on top, trying to get a gank on. Won't work. Oh no, Ezreal getting caught here, though he was able to arcane shift away. Now they're going in onto the Leona, but one skill shot from the Lucian combined with an auto attack would mean his end. Blitzcrank hitting another fly there. There are a lot of flies apparently in the area. A pity indeed. We are now on the Taiwanese servers, I have to say, because you probably can't read these names. I can't either. Vi wants to go in for a gank again, is loading up the Vault Breaker, but hey, the lane is being pushed and Xerath is too far away. Xerath is able to farm quite well from range, because of course he is Xerath. He used to be the, well, just the mage with the longest range. He still is, well, in a way. His ultimate has a very long range. I think it's 5,500 units, which is a lot. Though of course you have champions that have the same with like Ziggs with his ultimate. So it has like kind of the same principle. It only has 3 bursts instead of just one big one. But there you have it. Xerath, everybody. Xerath. Pew! At least that ability is still called Arcano Pulse, so I will be able to name that one. But the Eye of Destruction, Anti-Shocking Orb, and Rites of Arcane? Yeah, I won't know that. Leona going in again, but nice Arcane Shift by Ezreal. Leona fairly low. Blitzcrank wants to tank it, but she is not as tanky as Leona and is forced to flash away. Vi might get caught by Xing Zhao. He is able to block the Vault Breaker. Xing Zhao is going to try and 3-talent strike onto the... What was that? Leona gets pulled in though, but that was weird. We're going to check out the first blood, but I thought Xing Zhao flashed on the Ezreal for his 3-talent strike, but yet it was the Vi that got knocked up there, so he probably auto-attacked just before he was able to, well, finish his flash. So here is the first blood in action, Riven with the Ignite, going with the Broken Wings finisher for a nice display of skills. And here we have that weird... I'm going to check it out, it was weird. Yeah, he did auto-attack and flash at the same time, so that's a pity really. If he were to knock up the Ezreal, they could have gotten the kill and Leona might have survived, even though she would have still been pulled by the Blitzcrank into tower range, so yeah, nice play there, blue team. A nice dodging there of dying, giving them a 2-kill lead over the purple team. So, farm-wise, Xerath is on... Oh, this isn't how it should be. Weird. Don't know what Riven was doing there, sorry for that. But Xerath is not in the lead onto Twisted Fate. Oh, this could be a kill here. Lucian wants to go in, goes for the auto attack and as a big laser. And that is a quick kill indeed. What is it? Piercing Light? Yeah, Piercing Light. I knew that ability. Blitzcrank almost getting the pull, but the Relentless Assault was more than enough to dodge it. He barely had enough mana there, but he was lucky. He got away with it. It's fine. So, red team got a kill out of that. Great, it's Lucian, so of course he is quite strong in lane. Ezreal bought himself a Sheen, so he's going to rush a Trinity Force. Why not? It's a good item. Lucian going for the Bilgewater Cutlass, so he's going for a Blade of the Ruined King. Huh. I thought he would have gone Trinity Force as well, to be honest, but maybe he feels that he needs some armor shredding, or at least health shredding. Riven going deep, there is a Twisted Fate coming, but... yeah, he didn't get the assist, so well played by Katarina, question mark? She was pretty in a bad spot, to say the least. She was really far into the enemy's part of the map, and well, that just asking to get killed, especially when you're already behind on the Riven. Riven has a Brutalizer and a Vampiric Scepter, so yeah, she is able to just wreck houses. Armor penetration this early on. A pull onto Leona, again, not quite the target you want. She'll just go in happily and try to do as much damage on the Ezreal as possible. Though I must say she is fairly low. She did tank a turret shot though, and now it's Lucian in between Blitzcrank and the Ezreal. Both exhausts are going down. Blitzcrank is so low, he will die. Flash away by Lucian. A teleport coming in from Katarina. She is probably going to clean house. She gets one. The reset is going down. Vi is there as well. Turly-whirly, the Death Lotus will go, and a final kill with the Sinister Steel and a flash for a double kill for the Katarina. So a great teleport indeed. Worth. Xerath is not allowed to recall due to the powers of Twisted Fate. What a twisted person indeed. Rushing a Lich Bane even. With Twisted Fate it's kind of like you either rush a Rabadon's Death Cap or you rush a... the thing I just said, Lich Bane, sorry. Because, well, Lich Bane has 50 bonus damage regardless of your ability power on your auto attack. So it is wise to get it as early as possible because, of course, later in the game 50 damage isn't all that much. In the beginning of a game, 50 damage is a lot. So that's why Twisted Fate rushes them, because they have a lot of auto attacks in their spell composition. So it works out, just like a Ezreal. An AP Ezreal also has to rush a Lich Bane because it works so well with his comp. And there you have it. This Ezreal also going for a Sheen. Oh, Riven, there's no surviving there. 3 talent strike and the finisher with the sinister steal by Katarina. So, great play, 5-5. Blue team still in the lead because they have a tower and, well, they had first blood. Other than that, farm is quite equal, except for Vi, who is a little bit ahead onto the Xing Zhao, as well with the kills. But other than that, the farm... Oh no, Ezreal. Sorry for that, Ezreal is way behind onto the Lucian, so... Good luck for him, but he is going to have a hard time. Lucian will almost be able to complete his Blade of the Ruined King, which will mean that he can just outduel Ezreal for a long period of time. Ezreal, of course, quite a slippery champion. He should be able to at least get away and not enter a fight he doesn't want to get into. We'll see. Vi going in for a gank. She is level 6, I must assume. Vault Breaker going in. Flash away by Xerath though, and then a stun underneath the turret. Xing Zhao for the finisher. Ezreal almost getting an assist there. Well, he is from blue team, so no, he was unable to get the Xerath. There, I'll say that. Katarina wants to go for a gank as well. A great counter gank by Xing Zhao though, and a great stun by Xerath. A little bit of a deep dive there by Vi. Oh, never mind. Twisted Fate going in from the bottom, dodging out of the Katarina. While he does it, there's no survival for Lucian here. Twisted Fate stuns him up, and the Arcane Shift for the kill by Ezreal. Leona just walks away. Katarina is approaching, but, well, everyone disengages, so there's not much Katarina can do here. Riven has been pushing top relentlessly, so Katarina is not allowed to waste as much time as she thinks she can. She is trying to go for something here, pushing the bottom lane all by herself, with the help of Leona. Maybe they want to go for a dragon? But considering blue team has already respawned after their engage onto Xerath, it is dangerous. Vi is quite good at stealing dragons, well, barons as well, because she can Vault Breaker over the wall. Oh, guess who we found here? It is Katarina. She will get knocked up and then shut it down by the Ezreal, but it's not over yet. Another Vault Breaker should be just there in a second. It will be right on top of the butt of Leona. Boom goes the Leona, stun goes the Leona, knock up goes the Leona, and death goes the Leona. Dragon is still up. So yeah, purple team not really with the right play there. They thought, well, Riven is still top, we have the advantage here on the bottom lane. But against a Vi and a Blitzcrank, it is difficult, especially if you get pulled. Then you're dead. There's too much crowd control on this blue team. If you get pulled, you are dead. So then, we are 12 minutes into the game. A dragon has been slain by blue team, giving them a 3000 gold lead. A 3000 gold lane. That would be pretty. Just a lane covered in gold. Ah. Like Eldorado. Riven wants to go in onto the Xerath. Then again, they tried this earlier, and Xerath just stuns you underneath the turret and can do a lot of burst damage, especially if his team is so close by. Well, item-wise, I believe that Xing Zhao might almost catch up onto the Vi. He is sitting on 2,900 gold. Vi is 1,000 gold ahead. So yeah, she is far up, but he is doing a good job at trying to get as many kills for his team as possible. However, Vi now trying to show how it's done. Xerath is not shooting on him because, well, Katarina was going in for a gank. The Arcano Pulse for the finisher though, and Vi is fairly low, and she will get caught. Katarina with the Bouncing Blades will get a quick kill there. Too bad that Xerath did not get the assist. I thought Xerath was going to help the Xing Zhao using his ultimate there, but nope, there was a gank from Katarina. Oh, look, a pink ward. Yeah, Blitz, there's a Lucian coming, so I don't think you can defend it. And one more auto attack will clear that pink ward away, indeed. Ezreal is now back in the lane. He has his Trinity Force, so that is good. Lucian has not yet gone back yet. He has enough for his Blade of the Ruined King, but has not decided to go back just yet. So this time around, Ezreal will have the advantage with a finished Trinity Force, so it would be wise if Lucian would recall right about now. Which he will, probably. No, still stays in lane. Fine. Surprise me! He gets pulled in. Nice surprise. And oh my god, that damage. Yeah. Exhaust going down. Ezreal with the True Shot Barrage. Nice barrier there by Lucian, but it's not over yet. The Mystic shot missing there, but Blitzcrank with a flash and, well, Power Fist will get a kill. And now, well, Ezreal dying. So great play by Red Team, I must say. Blitzcrank will probably not be able to survive. Katarina getting a double kill there. And it's not over yet. She, of course, has her Death Lotus and will use it, but a nice crowd control there by Vi will make it so that it won't happen. Very nice by Katarina with the stasis there, blocking the Wind Slash from Riven. So a quadra kill for Katarina. Great play. Great play, young girl. Now push. You have won a team fight. You earned it. Twisted Fate, trying to defend the middle tower, will probably succeed in doing so. Well, Xerath is coming, so yeah, he will have some difficulties, but he'll try to throw as many wild cards as possible to make it so that red team is forced to at least back away or kill the minions. Ooh, the slow is landing there, but Blitzcrank is approaching. Xerath needs to be a little bit careful. He's not the most mobile of champions, I can give him that. Though he has his full burst build ready to pop. The Rites of Arcane is off cooldown, so he has his ultimate. If someone is low and he knows where you are, you will die. It's very hard early on in the game to dodge his ultimate blasts, and at least all of them, because, well, you don't have that much mobility. People has not yet finished their boots, except for Twisted Fate, who has finished his home guard boots of mobility. So that's nice to have. Blitzcrank did find himself a pink ward, I believe. Yes, indeed. Blade of the Ruined King now has been finished by Lucian, though he still does not have any boots, not even boots of speed. So he won't be that mobile in a fight. Of course he can use Relentless Assault, but will that be enough? I don't know. And if he gets caught by the Blitzcrank, then surely there is no escape. Still, the kills are quite equal, even though the gold is in favor of blue team. There is a Katarina approaching. This should be a point-blank Shield of Daybreak. Well, Zenith Blade will be used regardless. Ezreal trying to get the kill onto the Leona will succeed, but Katarina is there in the fray. Will get a quick kill. And that is another double kill for Katarina. She is 10-3. She gave first blood to Riven. Did quite lose her lane, but she thought, okay, I can't lane against Riven. I'm going to just pressure the other lanes, win them for my team, get all the kills so I don't need to farm. And well, Vi is going for Xing Zhao once more, but this time around Xing Zhao gets assisted by the Xerath with the Arcane Rites of Arcane, and will get a quick kill because of it. Xing Zhao able to survive, so yeah. Xing Zhao getting a Chain Vest was a wise idea, as well as of course a Giant's Belt, because this time around I believe that he would have survived Vi's burst and was able to turn it around, because of course Xing Zhao can regen with every third auto attack. So he would have been fine. Of course Riven was there as well, so she would have been able to help Vi, but in the end it didn't work. And it was the Xerath who was first, because he can shoot from a far range, so it wasn't actually a difficulty. Dragon will be up in 50 seconds. So I believe that Katarina will either push her lane and then go to the middle, or leave it to her teammates, because Riven is still here as well. So in a way it would be a 4-on-4. Katarina getting caught here by Riven, but a nice little dash to a ward will make it so that the Broken Wings knock-up missed, and therefore Katarina was able to just walk away. Blue team is already going into position, so yeah, I think this will be blue team's dragon. They are pushing down the bottom lane for now, but yeah, Vi is dead. They want to go for a gank first. 20 seconds left for dragon. There isn't a ward anywhere, so yeah, this could be a good gank for Vi. And if this gank succeeds, yeah, there we go. It will succeed, because Leona says, we're going for it, baby. Vi wants to go in for Lucian, decides not to go for Lucian because, well, he didn't get close enough. A nice Solar Flare, though, by Leona will make it so that, hey, they didn't get any kills there, blue team. But keep it in mind, dragon is up. They know bottom team of red team, bottom lane of red team, sorry for that, is forced out of lane, so they'll have quite an advantage at dragon area. And yeah, here they go. Pink ward being placed down, just to be sure. Vi just checking it out, whether or not there is someone around. No, there isn't. And well, a Trinity Force Ezreal should be able to clear this just quickly. Vi as well has a Brutalizer and a Spirit of the Elder Lizard, so it's a lot of damage coming onto this dragon. So that was easy and quick. There's a ward over here, mates. Yeah, and they found it. Great. So, blue team pulled ahead onto red team there. Great. Red team has a kill advantage, but because the objective advantage is for blue team, they are still ahead in this game. It's still everyone's game, though. It's a little bit meaningless saying that they are ahead, because personally, 2,000 gold, not that much. And it's not even 2,000 gold, it's even less than that. Blue buff is up. Xerath, of course, is very great at getting blues. Look at him. Look at him getting this blue. Apparently he attacked wolves. Xing Zhao will assist him. Pink ward being destroyed. And that is the end of that. So, teamfight-wise, how is this going to get down? Of course, Xerath has changed, so it is a lot of adaptation that the players needs to do now, because it used to be the way that, okay, Xerath, His stun is not skill based, but he needs to land an Arcanopulse in order to kill you, unless when his ult is up then he could have killed you regardless. Nowadays though, if he can stun one person he will die, because his slow, the Eye of Destruction or whatever it's called, his W, if you get hit by the center, yes it is the Eye of Destruction, it will do more damage than if you get hit by just the sides of it, and it does a lot of damage. So if you get stunned by Xerath from full range, so that the stun is 2 seconds, he'll be able to cast both his Q and his W, which will almost kill you. If he then has his ult or just help from a teammate, you will die. However, the burst potential of Xerath in teamfights has been lowered, I must say, because of his ult is no longer the same. Though, in a way, you could still use his ultimate just like you used the old ultimate, but it's just so hard to do because you can get silenced out of it and all that stuff. Katarina now flashing in, the calling has been used as well, I mean teleporting in of course, but they all disengage fairly quickly there. And I think that Blitzcrank will try and rush the Talisman of Ascension, so they'll be able to disengage even harder. But that's the perks of having an Ezreal and a Blitzcrank, really. Blitzcrank can overdrive and just run away, and Ezreal can arcane shift. So it is hard to catch them off guard. Of course, red team has a Katarina as well, I forgot to mention. She can be dangerous in team fights, especially when Solar Flare is able to land on top of you. So with Solar Flare combined with the Death Lotus, yeah, that's just death in entirety. Twisted Fate, of course, good at picking off some champions using his ultimate, but in teamfights he usually just gets in, kills someone and then dies himself. Unless, of course, he is far ahead. Is this Twisted Fate far ahead? Not really. He's doing great though, so he'll still be a force to reckon with, we'll see. Though I believe that Katarina will be stronger, unless of course she gets crowd controlled, which is possible. Blitzcranks are the worst against a Katarina. Oh my, someone got deep there, not too sure what Leona was doing there of all people. Blitzcrank is there as well. Ezreal with the True Shot Barrage is able to land his hit onto her. Huh, broken wings, not able to jump over this wall. Weird. Riven, poor you. A lot of blue players here standing into the river area. They don't have vision, red team does, so yeah, it might be troublesome. I don't know. Either way, blue team is going to push the middle lane, and why wouldn't they? No one is defending it. Xerath is approaching, Lucian is already there, but other than that, it's not enough. Though blue team decides to back off anyway, so yeah, a weird game. Ooh, Katarina might get pulled in. She will get pulled in. Will she be able to jump over to a ward? Yes, she will. Able to dodge the Vault Breaker from Vi as well. Xingqiao wants to go in apparently, not too sure what he's going to do solo. Xerath going to use his Rites of Arcane, but as you can see, not that much damage. Almost gets one kill though, but not too sure what Xingqiao was thinking there, just going in by himself. Katarina is fairly low as well. She did not use the Death Lotus, but she just couldn't. She was too low because of that Blitz grab. Blitz wants to go and grab someone. Katarina just able to recall though, so nothing happening there. A great poke comp actually from blue team here. Ezreal able to shoot Mystic shots and Twisted Fate able to shoot his wild cards. So yeah, a lot of dodging that blue team needs to do. Of course, Xerath can do the same. He is very good at poking as well. True Shot Barrage being used to clear a minion wave. Almost. There were a lot of minions though. So Solar Flare is still on cooldown, so not much will happen. Xenoblade not landing, so red team wants to engage here, but it's 3v4. Oh, never mind, Katarina spotted. It is Katarina that has a hunting, guys. I thought it was Xerath, but nope, it is Katarina. Would have been weird if it was Xerath. It's a good item on Xerath because he has slow and stuns on his spells. But for now, he is deciding to go for a lot of damage and yeah. And cooldown reduction, which is needed because his ultimate now has a huge cooldown. And rightfully so, else you could be able to snipe people from everywhere down the map. It's not like Requiem, but it's almost as good. 30 seconds left for Dragon, well let's say 20, because I'm a little bit slowish like that. And this time around I believe that it will be blue team again that'll take it. They of course have the timing on Dragon. Red team has it as well apparently because they are pinging. Blitzcrank wants to go in for Katarina, will grab her, but she can of course escape again. There is no ward for her to jump to though. Xerath was close by. Oh my god, Assault and Battery being used there. All by herself. Vi is standing onto the Katarina. Will she be able to shampoo towards her allies? She will. Now it's going to be Xing Zhao at the perfect timing. Now this is a great engage, a very great engage. Xing Zhao gets one, will he get another? We'll go for the Riven here. She is able to stun her. Vi trying to get the Lucian, but he is too strong. It is Lucian you're fighting. Twisted Fate with a nice little damage though, but it won't be enough. The exhaust going down onto him. The Zenith Blade will be there in just a few seconds. Well, and if not, at the very least, the Arcano Pulse will finish the job. So, pinks for Baron now. Who needs a dragon when you can Baron? Xing Zhao is all by himself though, so nope. His team decides to get the turrets because Barons respawn, turrets do not. I don't know which is the best call. If the minions were pushing, then of course the best call was probably to push middle. Though, because the respawn timers are so relatively short, they'll only get an outer turret out of it. They can't go for more. So, instead of going for Baron, they'll decide to go for Dragon, which will give you a lot of gold. They'll need to hurry though. Vi is coming rather quickly, and they were fairly low. Well, they still have a lot of health, but they don't have that much mana left, so if they don't do it quickly, Vi might be able to steal it. But they did do it quickly, so it's alright. So the gold is dead equal. Of course, red team will first recall, meaning that blue team will get a little bit of money. And that means that it's oh my god, almost! With a nice Arcano Pulse from Xerath, preventing the Blitzcrank grab. But a middle tower will fall, and they could actually go for another one. No, Katarina is there to just clean everything up. Great play. And Xerath hasn't recalled yet as well. Well, he's only sitting on, well, 1,300 gold. He's probably just saving it until he can go for an Athena's on Holy Grail. So, this game is going to be close. I like it. Though, as you can see, teamfight-wise, I prefer red team's composition. Blue team has a lot of single target destruction and single target strong people. In 1v1 scenarios, I think blue team will have the upper hand in most fights. But yeah, this is a team game, man, and I love the ultimate composition of red team just a little bit more. If you use the calling on top of a Death Lotus, on top of a Solar Flare, on top of the Rites of Arcane, with Xing Zhao using his Crescent Sweep even. Yeah, everyone has AoE on purple team, which is awesome. They want to go for Leona. Well, Coin of Ascension has been used, but it's not as safe. They have wards into the jungle, so they knew there were a lot of red players into that bush there. Instead, they decide, hey, let's push mid. Why not? Twisted Fate using his ultimate. Is he able to catch the Lucian? No, he is not, so I'm going to stay here with the Blitzcrank, who will die to the Arcano Pulse quite easily. Lucian now going in. Xerath using his ult a little bit too soon there. It gets blocked twice with the stasis there. Katarina, is she able to get the Twisted Fate? Well, she is trying to, but nope. She will, well, she'll get away, but the Assault and Battery will say, hey, you stay here, okay? Xing Zhao going man mode, though. Is he able to stay a man forever? No, he will die, because he gets stunned. Xerath will avenge him, though, by taking the Riven, but for that, a lot of things has been burned. Everyone is low, though, on blue team, so it was a dangerous fight for them, and, well, they got away. Twisted Fate actually did a lot in that fight. He stunned all the targets that were getting offensive here. Red team went in one after another though, so that's not really what you want. As I said, blue team is better in 1v1 scenarios, and now it's a 2v1 scenario. Xerath able to just walk away though, slows the Ezreal, tries to Arcano Pulse him, but it didn't work. What did I say? Arcano Pulse? Yeah. Why was I confused? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm a confusing fellow. Blitzcrank going to grab a Leona? No, just warding. And, well, that's a close recall. Leona still trying to find himself a target. Katarina going to find herself a real target. Vi dying to the Death Lotus there, easy enough. It will be off cooldown relatively soon. And now it's red team in the assault. So it's really a yo-yo game again. I love it. So first blue team is in the lead, and then now I believe red team will try and take some objectives, and then blue team will again push them away. I hope. And for all eternity we will watch a game where people will die. Baron is being done though, but blue team knows this, and well, to be honest, blue team has a better positioning here than red team does, especially considering Baron is just still pounding onto them. They don't know. Well, now they should know. Blitzcrank going for Leona, not the prime target, but if you have that much damage, it doesn't matter how tanky you are or want to be. Leona doesn't have that many tank items yet. To be honest, she doesn't have any. She went for Coin of Ascension as well. Xerath trying to shoot his ult on people will not hit anything. Oh, Xing Zhao is too low. If he gets stunned by Twisted Fate, who is faster with the Lich Bane and Flash in by Riven, Twisted Fate with the Wild Guards gets a kill. Cone of Ascension being used. Ezreal just showing how much damage he can do. Is Twisted Fate going to ult in somewhere? I don't believe so. It's too dangerous. Baron is being pinged though, and Vi and Riven are going for it. Twisted Fate might stay behind just to get Purple Team away from the Baron area, but it's not working out. He's low on mana, and to be honest, you cannot fight alone against the Lucian, Katarina, and Xerath. Baron taken down to half health though. I think they'll get away with it. Well, probably. And Smite. Yeah, easy enough. Xing Zhao was still dead anyway. True Shot Barrage doing a lot of damage there, my god. Ezreal doing well this game, very well. It is hard these days to be Ezreal because of course you have the lane oppression of a Jinx and Lucian in nearly all the games. Ezreal is one of the AD carries that can still pull through because he is Ezreal. He is the most nimble of AD carries. But yeah, it's fun casting another AD carry instead of just Jinx and Lucian. Caitlyn you tend to see as well because of course she has such easy lanes, but other than that, no. No, not at all. So, it's beginning to become a 4,000 gold lead for blue team. The yo-yo effect I was talking about is starting to, well, be on hold. The yo-yo is sitting on the ground and doesn't get pulled up anymore by purple team. Now, blue team with a Baron buff is trying to get some objectives. They're trying to snipe people down using Blitzcrank here, which could work. I mean, who would survive a pull? Xing Zhao would survive because he has a Banshee's Veil. Katarina might survive because she has a Zhonya's Hourglass, but if you could pull Xerath or Lucian with that Blitzcrank pull, then it's a team fight you will win. If you can just single out any key opponent, then you will... Oh no, Lucian isn't there! He's AFKing! What is he doing? Xing Zhao had to go in, but he's all by himself as well. He will die. Solar Flare not hitting anyone. Riven going in very deep there, tanking the turret a little bit too long. The True Shot Barrage will miss. Katarina going in with the Death Lotus, but she is unable to get her resets, meaning that she couldn't get a kill there. So a double kill for Riven. Xerath got one kill though onto the Vi, but that's not what you want. Lucian was just AFK for a few seconds, I believe, and it will cost him, well, probably an inhibitor there. Oh, flash for a flash, so it's alright. A support flash is less important than a Xerath flash. We'll see why. Riven going in hard. Xerath is unable to escape. Blitzcrank almost getting the kill there. Twisted Fate almost dying to a tower, but he'll show his pretty little face again. He's alright. So, will they push to finish this game? Lucian is still AFK, so, ooh. That's not a good timing there, mate. That's not a good timing at all. Dragon is live, and blue team is going straight for it. This will give them all a 10,000 gold lead in just a snap of my fingers. That went quick. Lucian got caught out, he's still AFK, so I'm really frowning on this. I hope he'll be okay, maybe he disconnected. Well, someone disconnected. Not the person I thought who might. And again, a broken wings that didn't succeed in jumping over the wall. It happens, I suppose. So, two players of red team are no longer here. We are 33 minutes into the game. Oh, Lucian is here, never mind. So only Katarina is disconnected. I'll hope she'll reconnect because, to be honest, she is the carry of her team. She does have it hard because she is facing a Blitzcrank composition, which means that even if Blitzcrank uses his ultimate, he still has a stun to prevent her from using Death Lotus with the Rocket Grab. And if he fails that, he still has the Power Fist to prevent her from doing anything. You might say, well, Leona could pretty much do the same. Well, no. Leona only has two stuns that work on Katarina's Death Lotus. That is the Shield of Daybreak and the Solar Flare. Katarina now has returned, so yeah, it will work out. Purple team has not yet... Oh my, someone getting pulled here, and damage has been dealt there. Vi going in with the Assault and Battery even will get the kill onto the Leona, and then will just walk away. Going towards a team that are pushing another lane, getting another inhibitor probably. Without Leona, the initiation for purple team is probably gone. Xing Zhao could dash in, but we see how long he lasts. Not that long, so he will die immediately. Nice dodge there, Xing Zhao. Nice dodge. So, 20 seconds left for Leona. Purple team needs Leona. They can't prevent this push from happening without her. So they need to hold out for 10 seconds. If they don't, well then their turret will lose. Xing Zhao wants to go in. He wants to prevent his turret from falling down, but he is all by himself again. The team is not there. The calling is missing everyone. Not too sure why it was even casted from that range. And well, Xing Zhao did great. He prevented blue team from getting the tower all by himself apparently. Of course, Blitzcrank did zone quite well. The squishies from purple team were unable to get any closer because he was standing in between him and the rest of his team. Arcanopulse landing, Ezreal fairly low, will dodge the slow though, so that will be nicely done there. The stun will not hit and the tower is left with 40 HP. It is slowly regenning though, but mark my words, slowly. Didn't even know towers regened anymore, beyond this point. Oh well. Blitzcrank is going in from the rear. Leona will land her Solar Flare, but not her Zenith Blade, so disengage immediately there. You need to land all. So that's an ultimate that is on cooldown. Blue team wants to go in hard now, knowing that Solar Flare is off cooldown. Blitzcrank missing the grab there, but doesn't matter. Turret is down. Riven going into the fray will die immediately though, but she still has Guardian Angel. Via now Assault and Batteries onto the Katarina, who uses her stasis. Will get a kill though, but everyone is dying left to right here. Xing Zhao trying to go for the Ezreal. Twisted Fate escaped from near death. Will try to get into the rear, but it won't work because Flappy Zamo, there goes the piercing light onto your Kablamo. And Ezreal, well, he tried as well, gets shut down. Only the Blitzcrank surviving there, and a great turnaround for purple team. Everyone played that fight beautifully there for purple team. Katarina tried to get all the attention onto her, which worked out. They also casted pretty much all the CC for her, but because she stasised at the perfect time, most of that CC was negated, so she was able to survive, do some more extra damage with the Sinister Steel and probably a Bouncing Blades, but in the end she was unable to cast her Death Lotus, so the focus onto her by blue team was great, however maybe a bit too much, because they threw everything at her and she just stasised. Lucian was pretty much ignored throughout the fight. Twisted Fate tried to get to him from the rear, but it didn't work. He did get Xerath though with his teleport, which is nice. But other than that, Xing Zhao powerhousing through once more. And that was without Leona's ult, keep that in mind. Blitzcrank trying to go for blue. Xerath might get cheeky and use the Rites of Arcane to try and steal it. But nope, it won't work. Oh my god, that's another Solar Flare on cooldown. Keep it in mind, the cooldown isn't all that big for Solar Flare. Leona does not have cooldown reduction yet. She's actually going for a Chalice of Harmony as her second item, which I can understand, because they kind of need a Mikhail's Crucible. With all the crowd control that's able to come from red team, if Vi, for instance, uses her ult onto your AD carry and you use Mikhail's Crucible, he is able to get away, which would be nice. Oh, Leona getting caught here. She is in a very good position, decides not to go in, but Xing Zhao thinks otherwise, goes in with the 3-stallion strike. Now, Xerath from way far out of range, trying to snipe them with their ult, but that won't work. Vi all by herself, getting taken down by Katarina. Her resets are now there, but she is stunned by Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate, however, now giving the time for Katarina to just go in again and ransack the place, going for a final shampoo, a Sinister Steel, but it's not enough. Ezreal cleaning up the house. Double kill for Ezreal, and he wants to go for Lucian, who is fairly low as well, but not low enough. He could actually kill Ezreal as well, so whoever finds each other first will get the kill. Xerath, of course, was able to stand behind, is able to stun the Riven though, so she needs to be fairly careful. One more of Xerath's abilities and she will die, but she's able to, of course, regen as well onto some minions in the jungle, probably. Yes. Hop, 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 hop. And already above half of her HP. Ezreal trying to take red will succeed in doing so, probably, because Lucian isn't checking it. And he has a Banshee's Veil, so he should be fine, regardless. Quick recall, should be fine. And will he be on perfect gear? No, not yet, but he's almost there. As I'm going to drink some water because my mouth is getting sticky. Sticky! Oh. Not too sure what Blitzcrank was going to do there if Leona were to get caught. I think Blitzcrank would have died first. Dragon been slain by a Riven, so she is doing well for her team. Still a 10,000 gold lead. Of course, we are nearing the 40-minute mark, so The 10,000 gold isn't all that big. As you could see in team fights, blue team and red team are still neck on neck in team fights. Mostly because, of course, red team's team fight composition is a bit better. But other than that, it's still everyone's game. Red team still needs to be relatively careful though. They cannot give blue team this Baron. If they do, then that's probably GG for blue team. But we'll see though. Blue team is a little bit anxious and going in. The Baron pit is of course ideal for an AoE comp, because that means that everyone can just hit everything and the path of escape is just a little small. A little small. You could still do it though, but if Xing Zhao is able to use a crescent sweep that just knocks you straight back into that Baron pit of doom, then you will die. So, blue team opts to go for the inhibitor first before trying to get Baron, which is smart considering the risk of Baron getting stolen by red team could be high, relatively high. So why not just destroy that risk by taking inhibitors left and right, and therefore making it so that red team has to leave some people behind to defend the base. And then they can go Baron at peace. Where is Blitzcrank though? Oh, there he is. Hi Blitzcrank. There goes your Banshee's Veil, but he has a Guardian Angel as well. Actually, does Riven has her as well? Yes, so this is actually a perfect time for blue team to fight. Mikhail's Crucible has been finishing. Zhao going in! And Vi actually getting caught here, gets shotted by the Xerath there. Leona going down immediately, followed up by Katarina, so she barely did anything in this fight. Xing Zhao cleaning up house though, but it's not enough, and it will be Riven just raging through. Vi and Riven finally getting the double kill for Ezreal, and that will probably be GG, so yeah. Quick cleanup, how quick it can turn around. Xing Zhao thought, yes, this is the time to fight. Leona, I don't know, she probably didn't agree because she barely did anything in that team fight. She died really quick because of course she has no defensive items whatsoever. And well, Katarina got focused immediately again, and this time around she was not able to stasis within the seconds that she got crowd controlled, so she died immediately. Other than that, it was just Riven needing to go to Lucian and killing him, and that was the end of that team fight really. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed. It was a bit of a weird game, but fun nevertheless. And I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do, whenever it is I'll do it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.